This is a new type of video we are doing. We are gonna try to cover news from specific regions. Obviously, we are gonna try to focus on geopolitical news, especially. And this week we're gonna start with the Middle East because that's the area that we have a little bit more of knowledge of, so to speak. And the first news we're going to cover is the fact that the Saudi port was attacked by an external object, as they put it. There was an explosion, I believe, on a ship, and oil tanker was hit, basically. Thankfully, nobody was injured, nobody died. However, it does show flaws within the Saudi security. They still cannot manage to completely secure the Red Sea, so to speak. That it's not clear who the attack came from. The obvious, the usual suspects are obviously the Houthis. And there is a possibility that they may be internal opposition groups, perhaps Shia opposition groups from within the Saudi within the Saudi country, Saudi Arabia. So these are two possibilities. Considering that it happened near the Red Sea and all that, it's unlikely that Iran was directly involved, but they may have had a hand somehow, or that may be claimed by Saudis, although they haven't so far claimed that Iran is responsible for this attack, which may reflect the fact that they now know that Biden will be coming to White House soon, so they are not as bold in their foreign policy as they used to be when they had a stronger ally in the White House. And the attack does not affect oil supplies at all, or oil production, or anything like that. The only thing that it really does is that it's a bit of a prestige. It's a bit of a dent to Saudi prestige in terms of security. Otherwise, nobody died, and oil supply or oil production will not be affected whatsoever. And that's about it for Saudi Arabia. There was some other development regarding Iran and its nuclear deal with USA. The head of IAEA, Rafael Grossi, I'm hoping I pronounced this right, he's from Argentina, so there's a good chance I'm not. He said that he gave a speech and he said that Trump's presence in the White House has made this situation regarding the Iran's nuclear program much worse. It has worsened the crisis significantly, and therefore America should return to the deal as soon as possible. So, which was quite interesting. They took a strong stance in favor of America returning very quickly. On the other hand, Rouhani talked about so I suppose the reactions from Iran about the U.S. election continues. Rouhani said that the government is happy that the government is not happy that Biden is not excited. This is hard to get right. The government is not excited that Biden is elected or Biden will become the president, but they're happy that Trump is leaving. So emphasizing that basically they're happy that that guy went, and he goes on to say he was a uniquely unstable character that caused a lot of insecurity around the world, blah blah blah. But more importantly, Supreme Leader spoke, and he said that there shouldn't be an hour wasted if there is a way to get the sanctions off of Iran, basically to get rid of sanctions. And this is very important. This was largely, I think, was seen as a way of giving a green light to further negotiations and a rapprochement with the US if sanctions are immediately taken away. But there are different interpretations, and both the conservative camp and the reformist camp, they have been interpreting it in the way that they prefer, basically. Conservatives saying that no, this is not a this is basically saying that we shouldn't do anything until all the sanctions are gone, emphasizing that aspect. The reformists, on the other hand, talking about the fact that this is a clear green light for negotiations and rapprochement with the American government. These were the updates from Middle East for at least today. We're gonna try to do these on a weekly or a few days basis. We did quite a few videos recently about Turkey, so there was not much to talk about Turkey, but that's going to be included in our future videos. Please try to check out our videos and like and subscribe if you like this type of news and this type of coverage. And please give us your feedback. This is an evolving format, so any feedback would be highly appreciated. Thank you.